Hey guys, welcome. This is part 2 of helping MelonPantz. Um, in part 1 I discussed the runes and the units, so now I'm just gonna suggest some arena teams. I already gave you some tips there in the first video, but what I would do as a setup mainly, uh, I'll just say what I think is the best setup in defense and attack. But maybe when you're on attack you have to decide for yourself if sometimes you're gonna switch it around. But let's see. First off, leader is definitely gonna be the fire self. Reason being is the speed. The speed leader. There we go. You want her to give your monsters some extra speed. So I should go with her as leader. Then you want to have your dragon and your archangel and your rogue. I think that's the best team you can make currently. The reason is that this unit is gonna give you speed. So this unit is gonna give speed. He is gonna attack second. Make sure that the rest. Oh, he is gonna attack first. Sorry, because of his speed, he is gonna attack first because you ruined him with swift and swift energy, if I'm correct. Yeah, swift energy, and with speed on 2 then. And you do the skill absolute 0, so the enemies don't have an attack bar. Then you're probably gonna cast Sanctuary, which means your team cannot be controlled. And then you have your Rogue as a damage dealer as well. So your main damage dealers are on the fire side in this case. And that's a great option for you. I think that's a really strong option for you. And that's an attack based team, so that's on attack I mean. For defense, I would probably go for the Fire Sylph together with Rena. Together with... Ooh, defense is quite hard. I think you can use Rena for defense, because it's a decent defense monster. But I think you can better stick with the attack team. So the Sylph, the Dragon, the Archangel and the Rogue. Something else you could do is then you do need a new monster. That's what I talked about in the first video. You need either Megan or Wind Pixie. And Wind Pixie is super easy to get. You can buy it at the store. Today you could even ask in the chat if somebody gets the Pixie secret dungeon, and then you can farm in. And then if you got the Wind Pixie and you have him at 4-star at least, and skilled up and all, and awakened, she can then you could go with for a different attack team, Fire Sylphid together with the Dragon, Copper and the Wind Pixie, for example. You could also say, okay, no, I don't want to use my Dragon, I'm gonna use my Archangel instead. But the thing, that's kind of the problem with Copper. He cannot... Yes, of course, without buffs he can still be a strong monster, but he kind of needs that buff to become insane or great, you know? So I would suggest you to get that Wind Pixie, because she's gonna be great help even in PvE and Trail of Ascension and all other stuff. So you can switch your team around between wind and fire, so you have some different elements. So one on the fence, I would go. I know what you could do in the fence. I don't know if it's necessarily stronger, but I think that is actually pretty decent. On the fence, you could go your dragon as leader, because he gives HP to people. So your dragon as leader, your Rena, your archangel, and your rogue. that could be a decent defense team. That might even be stronger than your that could be decent. So yeah, I would go your dragon. It's in arena as well, right? Yeah, at any time. Okay, dragon, arena, archangel, and your rogue. That's a decent defense. You could also you should try this out for yourself. You could also make it like your tag team: Wind Sylphid, Dragon, Archangel, and Rogue. That's also a possibility. And when you get into Wind Pixie, you could also switch out the Rogue for your Copper and your Dragon or Archangel for your Pixie. But I wouldn't put Copper plus Wind Pixie on the fence, because then the Wind Pixie must do his buff, and if he doesn't, then then it was useless. So I would just stick with your Dragon, Arena, Archangel, and Rogue as defense. Is there anything else I want to tell you? There's one thing I want to say. What you could try, because I noticed the attack of this Archangel is 509, which is pretty high for a sport tuner. He's like overall he has good stats. So what you could do is maybe instead of using these defense runes, make them maybe you could make him a bit more aggressive, so more attack on him. So you have more attack power on him. I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but I mean, if I would get this angel, I would try it out as well as using him as an attack monster instead of a support monster necessarily. I mean, you need to make sure he has enough health, so I wouldn't say go Fatal Energy well, Fatal Energy could be actually possible, but I wouldn't go out of the way of removing all the defensive stats or anything, but maybe switch out some runes with attack percent and check out if that works, how that works. But that's something you can do later, so I wouldn't do that right now. Well, that was it. I got not much more to say. I hope it was helpful. If you have some questions after these videos, please do ask them to me, because I might have missed something. I think I got all the all the things that I wanted to say to you. So I hope this was helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh yeah, and let me know, of course, in the comments below what you thought about the video. If it was helpful, if you need something more to know, all that, just let me know, because then I want to know that from everyone I help, so I know if I did a good job or a bad job or whatever. And if you got a tip or anything else, let me know.